Fizzer for Milwaukee, Wisconsin for the number 14th ranked Marquette Golden Eagles taking on the UCLA Bruins. Bruins coming in at 1-0. Marquette actually coming in after a big-time loss to the Ohio Bobcats in Week 1. Joining me in the booth is my main man Spooky, back to do some color commentary. Spook, what's your thoughts on this game? Anything we think we should keep an eye on?
Yeah, man. So one thing I think you should look out for is Mr. Just Blaze. You know, with 20 points per game, 50% from behind the arc. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy, man. Also, McNibble Kool-Aid leading an assist and the rebound leader. So there's a couple people to look out for there. And for Marquette, uh, Josh Gish also leading with the assists and rebounds. But then you also have Acre Wood, and he's averaging he's got 20 points per game right now, and that's pretty crazy with 40% from the 3 points. So definitely some crazy shooters, to say the least.
Yeah, for sure. Drive by Mo, floater up, no good. One-handed floater at that. Brody gonna kick it upside. Gilsack in transition, lays it up in.
That's one thing people can really capitalize on, is just hustling down the court for easy fast break opportunities.
Marquette 4, UCLA 0, reaching foul by Gilsack. Shot from the outside, no good. Gish up with the rebound. Marquette, slow movement here. Gilsack mismatched down low. Good job by Blaze, though. Uses his quick hands and causes the steal. Nicky Handles getting the starting gig tonight. Gentry up and in. Shot from the elbow, no good. Handles with the ball. Trying to push the pace. Nobody really driving to the net there, Spook.
Yeah, offense looking a little stagnant.
Handles, though, from the outside is good.
Brody wide.
Brody, Brody for 3 is good. Blaze tries to drive baseline. Marquette doing a good job shutting down the baseline. Blaze for 3. Bang! Brody fouled by Handles.
First one is good. 4-4-4 on the shot on the time clock.
Free throw no good. Brody misses.
Over with the easy bucket.
Wood drives in the flush by Acre Wood. Clearly Acre, the better twin. The more skillful twin. Nur on the outside. Gets a screen, pull-up jumper. That's good. So he rattles that home. Yep. Love the powder blue.
Oh.
UCLA jerseys. Nice take there by Wood again.
Yeah, very appealing to the eye. The court, too. I like the court.
Yeah, it's an updated court. Glad we updated it last year with the baseline like that.
Heck yeah.
Rusty just said Aker's been working out in the gym. Murky's been lazy. Yeah. Sometimes one twin is better than the other. Just don't tell that to Mama.
Yeah, facts.
Lions kicks it outside. Love wide open for three. Bang. Good kick out. (15-11) now. Pass inside to Nur. He gets blocked. Langston comes away with it. Here comes Marquette trying to push the pace. Aker Wood again! And Power said, I ain't getting in the way of that. I don't know if you saw it. He kind of, once Wood went up for the dunk, Wood Powers took a step back. I don't know if you caught that.
Ran away.
Good first quarter here. 17-11. Marquette out in front. Right now, UCLA gone a little bit cold after a good start. Love.
Hey.
Nice back to the basket move. What are we going to say?
I was going to say that was a nice drop step there. Good fundamentals.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the big man play down low for sure. It's one of the things that I think everybody just wants to shoot everybody out the gym. But I'm a big fan of the interior play.
Ooh.
Lions for three. Bang.
Can't leave him wide open.
20-11 lead right now. Nur, nice job by Toby Nur Jr. to slicing through the D. Now, UCLA just needs to weather the storm right now. Keep it relatively close. Do not let Marquette go on a run that they're currently on right now, as Wood's got 8 of the 24.
Hey.
High screen comes again. Drive. Layup is good. Toby Nur Jr. again. The freshman. So you can't say UCLA is playing poor offensively. They're shooting 50% from the field. Bad pass there by Wood. Turnover UCLA going to get the ball back. But UCLA certainly needs to step up their defensive prowess here as Marquette shooting at a high clip. Stover inside, kicks it outside. Screen gonna come. They switch. Powers from the elbow. In and out and back in again. Diddley. Now to the corner to Wood. Wood from the elbow. That's good. Aker Wood. Crazy spook this game right now. Marquette shooting pretty well.
Yeah, very well actually.
UCLA gonna hold for one. Nur for three. No good. Got a good look. Just not able to get it to fall even though it was deep. 9-point lead after one. You're watching CSBA Friday Night Oops. We'll stick around. 26-17 Marquette on top. CSBA on Twitch. So I want to know for Discord what real TK, because I know Toby Nur is TK, but what's real TK underscore TV stand for? Like, what's the TV part of it for? Harper, no good. I need an explanation. Good job by UCLA. Alley-oop blocked by Gilsack. Gilsack. Oh, he almost threw it away. Ike, good save. Diddley kicks it outside to White. White move it over to Ike. Ike going to get his benefit of a screen. They switch. And then a good defensive play. That's more what UCLA needs by Chris Gentry. Handles, stops, pops, and drops.
Hey.
Mickey handles. Ike right around, taking advantage of the high screen. Again, Spooky, can't even say that UCLA is playing bad offensively. They're playing good defensively, though. Oof.
Yeah, defensively, different story.
Mo, pull-up jumper, no good. Rims in and out. Gilsack up with the rebound. White for three, no good. Gilsack with the offensive rebound, stripped by Gentry. Quick outlet pass by Handles to Mo. He draws the foul, counted and one.
Amazing job there to get the foul.
Love these powder blues from UCLA.
I agree, man.
There's probably like 2 or 3 jerseys in real life that are like in college that I am a huge fan of. UCLA powder blues are one of them. North Carolina's away jerseys, which is the powder blue, also the baby blue. And then you're gonna think I'm nuts, but I really love Georgetown's gray with the design on the side. I don't know if you know which ones I'm talking about, but something about those unis, and it's got like the checkerboard. It's got like certain thing on the side. They're just so clean looking. I mean, it reminds me of the Patrick Ewing days or the Allen Iverson days.
I'm about to check right now.
Yeah, those. I'm big fans of those. Kick outside to White for three, wide open, bang. We have him in the CSBA. It's just we don't have Georgetown anymore. There's that burps I was talking about. Just had another one. Excuse me. Mo. Too much ISO right now for UCLA, in my opinion. Nice job, though, by Mo there. But I'm more of a traditionalist. Like, I don't know. When I think of UCLA, these are the jerseys that I think of. Gilsack. I hate Rusty. I'm going to be honest with you, my dude. I love you to pieces because you're the one that always puts accessories in your jerseys. But I never love your color combinations. I always want to kind of pick them myself, but I try to respect you, obviously. Blaze with a nice take. But yeah, I didn't like the yellows. Not going to. Pass to Gish. It's good. Yeah, I would have gone blue.
Yeah,
but
that's what I was thinking.
That's just me. I'm not a fan of the yellow. Listen, I get it's the Golden Eagles, and if you look at the yellow with the logo and all that, I get it. So it's not lost on me why he picked it. But I just with this kit, I feel like blues are better. This is true. You're better than most, Rusty. Most still forget. Three. Wow, that's a deep three. Timeout by UCLA. But I think of these. I think of the O'Bannon twins playing for UCLA. when they made that run, March Madness. Oh, that might be. I'm old. You got to remember that. So.
Very good. Oh, that's funny.
Certain things I remember, just about just growing up. They're gonna drive, gets blocked from behind, gets it back, kicks it to Edwards. Baseline jumper, no good. Pull up, no good. Powers.
Oh.
3 balls, good. Bang. Toby Nera Jr.
Good shot, but a lot of rushed offense from both these guys.
Well, so Toby is saying he's surprised Stover's not taking a lot of shots. The guys that don't have the hot, what the heck is with the uniform on Akerwood? It needs new shorts. Their bad boys are ripped. 3 ball by Brody is good. I see London, I see France, I see Akerwood's underpants. What was I going to say? Oh, the reason why you're not seeing Stover shoot much is because it has a lot to do with the touches. Right now, if I'm not mistaken, you had Toby Nera as one of the number one options offensively in this game. So he's going to get the ball the most if he's in this unit. So yeah, it's just a glitch, Andrew. That's not intentional. It'll fix itself. At least I hope so. Hey, you missed it one season, Spooky. We had a guy that he was glitched out and you couldn't see him on the court. You could see the ball bouncing and he was dribbling it like Brody. You'd see him dribbling it up. See, Akerwood's shorts are fixed. Brody, like you'd see the ball bouncing and everything. Lions for 3, bang.
Bang.
But you couldn't see him.
That's wild. It's an invisible guy.
And I tried to fix him so many times. It took me like half a season until I finally was able to fix the corruption.
What the heck? That's weird.
Yeah, I actually had to make just a brand new player. Brody inside is good. Oh. Nine points for Brody now. 16-point lead, biggest lead of the game. Pass inside, Edwards off the glass and good. Pass inside to Lions. Right now, UCLA's defense kind of not playing well. 16-point lead. There's a nice block by Akerwood. No foul called. Lions quickly to pass to Love. And just like that, an 18-point lead.
They're just playing efficient.
I mean, high percentage looks. Most, I'd say about half of them uncontested. Stover doesn't like what he sees, kicks it out. If you look, you can see Marquette getting up on the defenders. Nice backdoor pass to Edwards. They went deep into the shot clock on that one. Brody with a step, drives. Good contest by UCLA. And it looked like Diddy Langston couldn't hold on to the ball. So 50-34. Hey, what's up, Alan? Nerd, nice floater in the lane is good. Cuts it to 14. I haven't seen you in a while, Alan. What's going on, buddy? If you don't know who Alan is, that's Never Satisfied.
Okay.
And there again, drives, flying by past a couple of defenders there, but got blocked from behind. Marquette can hold for one here, up 16. Can't get that one to go. So at the end of one half, it's been Marquette kind of getting everything that they want right now offensively. UCLA has had some pretty good possessions, but when being challenged, have struggled at times. But Spook, take me through that first half, and can UCLA make any kind of adjustments here to make this a little bit more of a game?
Yeah, man. So I think if UCLA wants to get back into this game, they're not only going to have to really take things kind of slow to grind it out on the offensive side to get open looks to, not really force shots, but I think they really need to step things up defensively. I think their defense has kind of been lackluster, and Marquette has just kind of been able to score at absolute will almost and just taking the super easiest shots. So I think they really need to focus on their defense, maybe get some steals, some transition stuff, and just try to get some easy buckets and grind out the lead.
Yeah, if they can get some stops, that'll cause a transition game to maybe potentially get some easy buckets. You can't win many games when you're letting your opponent shoot 73%. Yeah, they shot 50% from the first half, which is great. What up, Shane? Shot 50% for the first half. Certainly, obviously, you'd hope that they would do better defensively in the second. We'll see what happens. Shane, you got to come back and make a player, my friend. We're about to start up junior college here in about a week. Good times open. For that you didn't know, Shane Page used to be a Michigan coach for several seasons.
Okay.
Before Blackpaw took over. Nice fadeaway jumper is good. So you can't say they're shooting bad. I mean, 50% clip is pretty good. You shoot over 50%, usually you're in most games.
Yeah.
But not when the other team's shooting 70%. Good kick outside. Blaze off the mark. Gentry gets it to Harper. Double clutch fouled, though. There's the link to the Discord, Shane, in case you do want to come back. Lost sound? No, I didn't lose any sound. I can hear it fine. Oh. Yeah, no sound. I mean, maybe it's a Twitch thing. Try hitting refresh because the sound is broadcasting across mine. I hear it. Could be a Twitch thing. Gilsack. Can you hear the mic? Wow. I don't know why you can't hear anything. Huh, that's so weird. Oh, and they're not hearing us, Spook.
What the heck? Let me see.
Yeah, that's weird. So I can. I mean, I can.
Yeah,
hear...
there might not be sound.
Yeah, I mean, I can hear the game.
Yeah, I can hear it from the stream right here.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, there might not be sound.
Yeah, I mean, I can hear the game.
Oh,
I can hear it.
it.
I can hear it. Yeah.
It came back.
It's just a Twitch thing.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, I literally went to my Twitch. I could hear it. So yeah, it must have been a Twitch thing. 3 ball up, bang! Archer Ike. 61-40 now. Yeah, it must have been a Twitch thing. 21-point lead. Yikes. UCLA gotta dig in here defensively. And this just may be not their game. It may be a situation where the other, you got to tip your hat and just say kudos to the other team for shooting so well.
Yeah. Yeah, just because maybe it's one of those games you can't really do too much.
Blaze. And he's a guy that they have to get going. I mean, he did have 20 in the last one, but he has been quiet here tonight. Gilsack, nice low post move. Yeah, it's a Twitch thing, Andrew. I don't know why. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm getting 5,000 frames with like little to no computer usage. So, sorry, 5,000 kilobytes with 60 FPS. So, it's probably just a Twitch thing.
On Twitch's end.
I should have a new microphone next week. I actually have it in the box next to me. I got it as a Christmas gift. I just haven't had a chance to set it up. 25-point lead, though. Mo out to Harper. Harper should shoot that. He's wide open. Dumps it off to Gentry. Can't get it to go. What are we going to say, Spook?
They just... I don't know, they're just struggling on the offensive side. Like, they're hitting a lot of their shots, but they're not playing like they're down.
There's no defense in this game at all from them.
Yeah.
Like, as much as I'm a UCLA fan and everything that Toby is doing with this team, I just feel like they're being taken to the woodshed tonight. And that happens. They're going to have games where they're just not going to show up. And that has a lot to do with the player, the team on the other side, too. Marquette is a very strong team. Listen, there's a reason why they were ranked what they were to start this season, and they're 0-1, and they're still in the top 20, so.
Yeah.
This is probably the best I've seen Marquette look, too, especially, they lost to Ohio pretty badly. Stover in the corner. That's good for 3. Yep. Rusty's spot on with his comment.
Yeah.
As long as you can get a couple wins during the season, get yourself to March Madness. That's when. Listen, we've had teams. This UCLA team. In the past, when Tolany was here, which I don't know if you know who Tolany is, but Tolany was here, and the team barely got to March Madness. I think they were a 6 seed, and they went on a run. I think they got to the Final Four. So you just gotta keep working, getting in the gym, figuring out what clicks, what tendencies work well with others.
Yeah.
What's the right playbook for your group of archetypes. It's not a one size fits all for all teams, and certainly game plans also don't. I know some people are like, "Oh, I don't need to change my game plan." You do.
Yeah.
Oh my God! What a block! But yeah, you try not to overthink too sometimes. So coaching here in the CSBA, it is a very difficult thing because you got to manage a locker room, especially when you're losing. It's hard to keep guys up and want to have them invest and have them be involved. With that said, you want to try to put the work in and try to figure out what's right for your team, as Acre Wood puts that one in. But you gotta figure it out. And sometimes it requires simming, sometimes it requires tinkering. Stover puts that one up and in. So I think it's his first basket of the game. But you want to laugh. I saw last season a team that literally had no shot in hell at beating another team. I kid you not, just because the cap disparity between the two teams was huge. Mm-hmm. And the team that was significantly lower cap, put in the most outrageous game plan from a defensive perspective that I've ever seen. There were so many switches and havoc being caused by the switches that they actually stole the game from the other team.
What the heck?
Yep. Because there was so many. It was just guys switching left and right that it messed. I mean, it was a close game. They won. But they messed up the other team that was like, I think, who ended up, going on to like win a national championship or something, or at least, gets to the finals or whatever. They caused so much havoc that they actually stole the game and won it. And I don't think and nobody expected it. So that's why you got to play. I mean, the Sims can be a pain sometimes. They are, 2K has this thing sometimes where you just over counter than one, where you don't. It just doesn't make sense, and you're like, yeah, that's not what I saw in my game, and it is what it is. Yeah. But I've learned, and this is why some coaches like the Sims and why some don't like the Sims some half times. One, you don't know what your opponent's going to do,
True.
So even if you have the file from the start of the season, let's just say another team had all base players, right? Like, now they may be all 90s. You don't know what kind of upgrades and changes that they've made. We put the file out at the beginning of the season so to give everybody an opportunity to have to play with it, but at the same time, Acre Wood, wow. That was from the Marquette logo. 8150, I'll finish that thought here in a second. Fourth quarter coming your way. Get those fours up in stream chat. Marquette just looking solid right now. Just be on Twitch. Let's take a look at the State Farm assist of the game. See if they give us a good one here. C. C.
Yeah, that's very valid.
But going back to it, I've seen people sim and say they've simmed, a ton, right? And like, I don't see it. But what I've always said, at 100 sims, you'll probably see like 15, 16, 17 of the similar style sims. But because, A, you don't know what the other team has, that has an impact. So what I always did when I simmed and looked for it is that I would try to kind of pay attention to what my team did, because I really never knew what the other team was going to do. So you'd have a little bit of an understanding, like, hey, my guys will do this. This one does really well in this set or this playbook or whatever, and kind of judge it off of that. But then you put in settings that you think are going to make the most sense to be competitive against the other team. Unfortunately, you still don't fully, truly know what the other team is going to put in and what badges or what changes that they've made. So that's where it gets harder for coaches that do sim.
Yeah.
So, I know for you, you're not somebody that sims, but if you have an understanding of the game, have an understanding of what playbooks work decently with some of your arcs, that's kind of where you start. And then you tinker from there. Turnover, Marquette as Brody steps out of bounds. But, some of it is arc contingent. A lot of it is tendencies contingent, badges contingent. Contingent upon the play types that they have in their tendencies.
Yeah.
It's very intricate, and I think the coaches who understand it are the ones that are successful. The ones that don't fully grasp it are the ones that tend to struggle from season to season.
That makes sense.
And listen, I've run over 5,000 hours. Yeah. Rusty just said tendencies are huge. But I've run over 5,000 hours of simming this game as obviously as the commissioner of the league. But I've seen a lot of funky things. But I've also seen certain teams. I see a lot. I see all the game plans and the settings and everything that everybody puts in, and see what tendencies work with what. But what I will say is that And there's a reason why this league tends to be a copycat league with regards to certain things, whether it's archetypes or playbooks. Is because when someone sees somebody do something successful, they think that that's going to be successful for them.
Yeah. It was like the '08 Rockets. It was like everyone running it.
Well, I mean, and there was a couple of OP plays that Rocket Book does, and it's that 3-point curl that if you have the right 3-point shooter would kill it every time, because it's a double screen curl for a 3-pointer on the wing every time. And think about having a player probably who had hot zones with every possible good shooting badge possible coming off the curl for that spot. I mean, Kareem DePants made his living off of that spot, that shot. I mean, he was a guy that has the most points ever scored in the league, and there's a reason why, because they all happened in that. A lot of them happened in that spot.
Dang.
So, we banned it only because it became pretty OP, especially for any team that was a top team. Same thing with the Bucks. Although I almost want to go back to the Bucks one at some point, because we now have archetypes that can support it with the outside players. But I'd be curious to see how it plays now versus when we banned it, because when we didn't have the inside out arcs when we banned it. Now we kind of do, so I don't know what kind of impact it would have. I have to do some tests.
Yeah.
But the '08 Rockets book was just so good, and everybody was using it. And it was like, hey, when you're desperate and you couldn't figure out what to run because like you just ran sims and nothing was working, it was like, all right, let's plug in the '08 Rockets.
Yeah. Pray we shoot well.
Absolutely. Handles blocked inside. Well, it's not been UCLA's night, but at least they're not going to finish. No. At least they're not going to finish with the lowest points ever, which is good. But certainly not their night here tonight. Good job by Marquette playing a solid game here. I know there's 3:20 left to go, but there's no way they're coming back. And what a block by Gish.
Not giving up at all. Despite the lead.
Yep, say, look, that's what Rusty just said. He goes, that's what I did. He goes, I never ran the '08 Rockets book in my career, but I had a terrible season, so I decided to run it. Ended up winning a game in March Madness with it. So, when all else fails and you're like, I can't figure it out, that's what they would run.
'08 Rockets.
It's not been just Blaze's night. Brody. Is Alan still in the stream? Where's Alan? Yes, he is. What's up, Alan? Miss you, buddy. Alan's an OG, like myself. 3 balls, good. He's actually had a Demo's actually had a pretty decent game.
Yeah.
Offensively, anyway.
Yeah, offensively, to say the least.
Ooh. 40-point lead and 76%. That could be. That's close to probably the highest I think I've ever seen. I mean, I've seen the 70s. I just don't know if it's 76% is the highest. But I think it's got to be up there.
Yeah. Defense.
It's a little late for those chants. 3 balls, good. Debo again. I like his game. He's actually shown me a little bit tonight. He's just had a tough He's had a tough matchup against Aker Wood.
Yeah. This game, yeah. This is rough to say the least, but maybe you'll get some takeaways from this.
I mean, listen, it happens. It's going to happen. I've been on the other side of this a lot. I've been on the other side of the other, on the good side as well. So
Yeah.
Sometimes, we joke about dud sims, and maybe UCLA got a little bit of a dud sim, but, maybe Marquette is just that much better. I mean, it's just tough to say. Sometimes, you can't always judge a book by its cover, so.
Yeah, like back to what you said, could be matchups, could be playbooks, could be the system, could be a lot.
Could be overalls, could be badges. I mean, there's so much to this game. It's so intricate. That's what I was trying to say. Like it's hard even when you run sims to see similar sims because there's so many intricacies of what a game is.
Oh.
Now Aker Wood, if he's nice, will run it out here. 101 to 62. That's exactly what Marquette's going to do. They're going to dribble this one out. Congratulations to the Golden Eagles. Sorry, UCLA being on the other side of this, but 1-1 on the season is not a terrible thing to start.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the box score here. Anything jump out at you besides the 75%?
Yeah, jeez, that's crazy to even shoot that. Fast break points are pretty crazy.
Points in the paint, 66 to 28. I want to know what I think the record is like 70 something.
Yeah, attacks rim hard though. Jeez.
I forgot what the record is for that record. I think it's 86. I want to say.
And 10 blocks. So, like they were holding down the paint.
Let me just look. Hold on. Yeah, points in the paint is 86, so they were 20 off of that. But that's 66 is still a lot. Yeah, a lot of defensive rebounds. 10 blocks. Oh, I don't know if that's a lot. I don't know if that's the record. We don't even have it noted, but that's pretty high. Winning side, losing side, Hobie Nair finishing 14.6 of 16. A rebound assist, 2 of 5 from downtown. Demo, I said I liked his game. 5 of 12, 2 of 5 from downtown, 13 and 3. I do think he needs to work on his defense, though. Stover finishing the third highest scorer, believe it or not, off the bench, 3 of 5. So not a lot of secondary scoring from UCLA, especially when you have a guy that scored 20 last game only gets 5 this game, 2 of 10, 1 of 6 from downtown for 5 points, 4 boards, 2 assists, a steal. So just plays, let's just say, extinguished tonight. Corey Edwards, 5 points, 3 boards. Nicky Handles, 4 points, a rebound, 2 assists. Chris Gentry, 4 points, 3 boards, a steal, a block, 2 of 3. Darius, there's a lot. There's like no scoring from anybody here. Darius Harper, 4 points, a rebound. Brandon Powers, 4 points, a rebound, 7 dimes, 2 of 3. And McNibble Kool-Aid finishes with 2 points, a rebound, and a steal. Take us through Marquette.
Leading the way, Aker Wood with 23 points, 1 rebound, 7 assists, a steal, and 2 blocks. What a performance there. Freddie Brody with 17 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists also, and a block. Dan Gilsack with 15 points, 7 rebounds, an assist, a steal, and a block. Jimmy Lyons Jr. with 12 points, a rebound, and 5 assists. Archer Ike, 10 points, 3 assists, and a steal. Amari White, 7 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Tyler Love, 7 points, a rebound, and 3 blocks. Jason Gish with 6 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Diddy Langston with 2 points, 7 rebounds, an assist, and a block. And Brand Diddley with 2 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal.
That's going to wrap us up for this one. Week 2 in the books. Congratulations to Marquette winning this one, 101 to 62. Rough night for UCLA, but they will bounce back for sure. Congratulations to the Golden Eagles as they win 101-62, also bouncing back after a loss last week to be 1-1. We appreciate you all tuning in, sticking around with us for this week. Schedule's already up for next week, so make sure you look for your team. figure out what night you guys play. But for Spooky, I'm Wired. We'll see you guys on Monday. Everybody